ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dennis, and this is Average Gaming, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So I went and I've redid Woljif. Really wasn't much to redo with him, so much as just do. Because he was already level 3, so I just had to upgrade him to level 4 for the build video. So he's going to stick with Eldritch Scoundrel for now, but at level 5 we're going to be switching him over to Alchemist. Apparently a really good option for him, so looking at rolls, let's give him one of these. You could do that with a check. Give him a few ranged options. The hell does this do? With a single touch, you reduce a creature to a fumbling clown. The target takes a penalty to its dexterity equal 1d6 plus 1 per 2 caster levels. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to have Nenio on it instead. Okay. I think we're fairly well set. For some reason, as far as I can tell, he can't wear armor despite being a rogue. I think it has to be something from the Eldritch Scoundrel, which is a little weird. Where is it? Yeah, I've not been able to figure it out, but yeah, he just can't wear armor. So he has mage armor instead. Let's take a quick look through our journal and figure out what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is head to Sister Kissimmee. I think that's the logical choice right now, and entirely the reason why I revived Woljif. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go to the Thiefling hideout. And, what the hell? Why is he injured? We've rested. What the fuck? According to this, he used a scroll of snowball on himself. I accidentally hit use instead of equip. So he used them on himself? What the fuck? What? Alright, so we're going into battle with him already injured because he hurt himself with scrolls. Maybe he's definitely not going to be a permanent member of the team if he's that dumb. Yeah, we'll take Woljif for now. And we're gonna go to the Thiefling's hideout. Okay. The basement is dark and dank. You are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear Sister Kissimmee. It was just one thing after another. First I was in the shackles, I was still in shackles, and I was being watched. And then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I know you've been waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We're going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Erebeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Someone betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Sorry, should have been reading that. I'd be glad to leave like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find a rat, my superiors, let's just say, I'll wish I was burning in Canabras. I want to keep living, so I'll take a chance. Till I find out who is the traitor here, no one is leaving. Do you think Woljif knows the name of the traitor? Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Woljif has been part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location was passed to the guards, or their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Woljif is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion as us. I'd have said that meant Woljif was cursed with finding friends among losers and screw-ups, but now that he's with us, that must mean the curse has been broken. That depends. He was indeed most fortunate to find himself in a party with me. On the other hand, he also ended up in a party with you. Alright, we'll go with the lawful answer. The burden of proof lies on the accuser. Woljif doesn't have to prove anything. Burden of proof? Are you a city guard or something? I don't know how it is with you lot, but in the family, the highest rank is always right. And here, that's me. Alright. Fucking crazy-ass people. What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Sammy got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there. She rounds us up and says we got a score. Ancestries and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the sharp owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the important thing is that none of us was about to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. We did everything right, with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalamna was on lookout, Brother Melloran had the scroll. Doffy, Tavi, and Vanir brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and the next thing I knew, Erebeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and putting me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth. And to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Where's the moon of the abyss, Brother Woljif? Took the words right out of my mouth. Doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the Cellin can have a nice Woljif-sized dinner. The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You know Erebeth's people would protect you. You know you could pin the moon going missing on them. And now you've come here with backup. You know exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is nobody's returned the amulet to Floman. Are you giving Erebeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? You think she'd take a cut at anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Iamade all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Erebeth Terabid isn't one of them. I think she knows her wife pretty damn fucking well. It was an amulet. We used to sit on a little cushion in the windows of Ancestries and Wonders. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, you know, a crescent, a waning moon. In the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Philman was so proud of that amulet. He used to say, I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection. Woljif sighs heavily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Canabras. He used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everybody knows that you were always hanging around Ancestries and Wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the... Sorry, guys. And keep it for yourself. Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you could get off scot-free with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Woljif. I see right through you. That's the whole sorry story. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their world. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no Crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it, it'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. Oh, God, my nose. If it's that important to you, Sister Konami, I'll fight it. I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so that you don't end up at the bottom of the cellar. But do you know what you're going to owe me for that? An apology, right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. And you'll say, sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy and I was wrong about you. Fine, you're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's coming for you. You'll have no peace, but one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that's when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Kasiri. A way that almost makes me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We're gonna go chat to that scary gal, Erebeth. She knows you a little. You can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Erebeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out and I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Okay then. We get to go find a traitor among thieves. Back to the Defender's Heart we go. There's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who is your informant among the thieflings? Canabras is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me the note, and disappeared. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face. The long horns didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in Ancestries and Wonders, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Iora. Or Harari. The shop's owner must have escaped. There's a chance he'll get lucky with the golem. Alright, I guess I'll keep Woljif with me for the duration of this quest. Though I don't think I'll be keeping him on permanently. Alright. Enemies to fight. Spiders and a fly. Okay then. Beheaded. Oh, giant spider is immune to evil eye. Interesting. Nah, I don't need to waste any of his spells. Very nice. Critical sneak attack on the second hit for 23 points of damage. I don't know, he's actually pretty useful. I might replace Camilla instead. The only thing I really ever use her for anymore is the occasional Evil Eye and spell combo. Evil Eye is quite a good thing though, so... Especially because once she gets just a little bit stronger, it'll upgrade to a -4 penalty to AC. I think next level, actually. Oh no, 8th level. So a ways to go still. But that's pretty much all I use her for. She uses Evil Eye and then attacks. Or mainly it's just Evil Eye, Evil Eye, Evil Eye, Evil Eye. So maybe Woljif would be better as a frontline fighter. He's got his dual dagger attacks that give me 3 frontliners, an archer, a mage in the back, and a support. I think that might be the way to go. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Scroll of Blessed Weapon. Nope, definitely nobody here.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is so foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
What are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star-Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades.
Phantom Blade? What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
The city is under attack by demons.
Wait, What? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier. I've been waiting here so long, I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Alright, take you with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
What the fuck? We just got a talking weapon? Oh, he doesn't appear in the usual stuff, which is unfortunate. Be really interesting to just equip the talking weapon. Okay. There's lots of little loot lying around this shop, which is nice. It's always nice. Pipe Fox. Oh. That's cool. Here you go. Just double check everything before we interact with the clear and obvious story object. Let's see. Where did you come from? Who created you? This golem was created by Gaffian and Son, address 3rd building on the right, Jewelers Alley, Narasin Mendev, model G505ENE, which stands for Experimental and Enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gaffrian. Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old. No, male, old. Human, female. They'll be railing off customers all till nightfall. We need to ask it in a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings, 3. Tiefling, male. Tiefling, middle-aged. Tiefling, male, young. Tiefling, female, young. Describe the young male tiefling. Tiefling, male, medium height. Short horns curling backward. Medium length tail. Eye color, yellow. Hair color, black. Special observations, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail, that sounds like me. But it's not possible. I know what the security's like here, and I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, Chief. No special observations. Subject was unremarkable. See, there, couldn't have been me. Tall, tiefling male, medium height, long horns, medium length tail, eye color, pale blue, skin, dark. Special observations, red hair. Oh, that's our trader. I bet you life on it. Certainly drilled into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging about the shop. Red hair. We've got a couple of gingers and plenty more who get out of bottle. So much for a special observation. Golems ain't all they cracked up to be, eh? Maybe its master knows more. Tiefling, female, above average height. Hail. Hair, long, pale. Tail not observed. Long horns, eye color blue. Special observations, scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. I don't know that one. A new arrival, most likely. Gold stitching, eh? Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. Famine Ferocious, my master, is in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited. He'd likely hold himself up in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Okay. Move to the big old pile of junk. The elderly gnome, so portly as to be near spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. And a very good day to you as well, my dear shopkeep. Yeah, makes sense. We're all of those things and much, much more. Before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? You look better dressed than local thieves and ragamuffins. Came here to tell me the nightmare's over. No, it's not. You're here to steal my riches? Get back. You, Woljif, you dirty little sneak thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything already, I'm sure. My name's Felman Ferlistios. I was the owner of this shop, but I'm not sure I claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope there's at least something left of it. Oh, come off. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. Where were you the night of the robbery? You think I robbed my own shop? I was here in the basement. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The Watcher was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seem to be multiplying all over Galarian. So of course I did everything they said. I've been stuck in the basement ever since. The golem wouldn't move away from the door, no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought it was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guards and caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. Tell me about the thieflings that have visited Ancestors and Wonders recently. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the City Guard or the Eagle Watch. Chief, if he keeps digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. Let's see, what do we got for bluff? Ooh, fucking 16. Alright. I'm helping the Eagle Watch to catch the culprits. Then you're interested to tell me everything. I failed? All I needed to roll was a 4. Is that so? How do I know you're telling the truth? And since when is the Eagle Watch in the habit of sending strangers to do their work for them? I mean, I literally have the fucking wife of the Eagle Watch next to me. You think that would give me some sort of bonus? Alright, fine. Intimidated is. Alright. Just put that away. I'll tell you everything. Ask your questions if it's so important. Woljif Jeffdo, right? Yes, I've known him a long time, though I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon or the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back in again. If it was with the gang to rob my shop, I'd bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it return too, you got me? I don't like the idea of all the people's grubby mitts on it. A red-haired tiefling, I suppose, yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means, I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him an SMR-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember was that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing. That's all I have. That's it. With that description, we'll surely sniff him out. Come on, Chief. Get back to Sister Kirsimi. We go. Have a good long shifty at all my brothers and put these clues together. Something tells me our trader isn't going to wriggle out of this one. A tiefling woman, yes, I remember now. A noble lady, unlike the tiefling ruffians we have around here. She purchased magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come again. If only all tieflings were like that, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. If that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else to tell you. I'll be on your way and leave me in peace for the wreck of my shop. Alright, fine. I'll just move the damn golem back over the trapdoor. Alright, I guess we go back to the Thiefling's hideout. Ooh, hey. Yeah, stealing from you guys. How do you like it? Well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? The name and the moon of the abyss that they stole. I don't need anything else. Tieflings are tense and ready to reach for their weapons. And the redheads are Melrune and Davi. The dark-skinned tieflings are Vanner, Dafi, and Melrune. Dafi, Melrune, and Tavi have straight horns, but Tavi is female. Only Varner and Melrune have green cloaks. Okay, wow. Alright. The redheads are Melrune and Dafi, but only Melrune of the two has a green cloak. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Bachman ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he came up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem, betrayed us to Erebeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet up with his customer. We've got the moon of the abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. Just lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Cultist. And I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you gonna do now? Clear out of this place. The sooner the better. The city's dying and I don't want to die with it. This city would have already died if not for the people who stood up to defend it with their weapons in their hands. So defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city, but we've always been outsiders here. Why would we fight for you now? What? He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm, to think about what he did. That's all you want. You can have your pick of non-tiefling gangs. No need to tread on our territory. The family is for tieflings only. No exceptions. Sister, you forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. So, sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you this time. Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that it cancels out the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Woljif. All right, fine. I'm sorry, Woljif. Let's part on good terms. I don't think I want to push that far. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief, when you've got a spare minute, come see me. I got something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground with the building above us starting to crash down on our heads. Ooh. Booze. Who doesn't love booze? Ooh, lockpicker's kit. All right, Thiefling's hideout is done. Let's head to back to the Defender's Heart. All right. All right, so that should have dealt with that. Nope, I need to talk to Woljif. Where is he? Land. Woljif.
Psst, look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
She did betray the tieflings?
That cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days? Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that. Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin. Thieves have their ways. What? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth. And Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the thieflings. And they never appreciated me anyway. Why, he asks? It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My mom was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
It's your business, not mine.
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, what? Are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before you go soft and get too attached. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family. And we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Really? Ooh. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Alright, let's go type. Wand of grease, wand of sleep. What the hell is this thing? Wand of remove disease. Yeah, I suppose I should probably keep that thing. Alright, let's see. Monster Hunter, Quarterstaff of Slip, Nestock of Purity, Poison Dart. Oh, doesn't really have a whole ton that we can use right now. Getting all of these would be good. That's really about it for now. Maybe he'll get more stuff as we go on, but for now, getting some Alchemist Fire and stuff is good. Alright. Where are we at? We're at 18 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. We need to find the secret entrance to the Grey Garrison. And I've made my decision. I'm going to take Woljif and leave Camilla. The only thing I've been using her for recently is to lay down evil eye after evil eye. And I feel like I can get more use out of Woljif in the party than I can with her. So, let's take her cloak and her ring. She can keep her buckler and her rapier and the armor because Woljif can't use any of it. And we'll give him some of that stuff. And also, if he's to become our new thief master, let's give him this as well. I will come back every so often and make sure that she is leveled up. And maybe when she gets to level 8 and gets that -4 on Evil Eye, maybe I'll use her more then. For now, we'll take the rogue. Let's go to the Grey Garrison. Retaking the Grey Garrison is a very dangerous and important task. Seek error within offender's heart to discuss all the necessary preparations. Okay, looks like we're going back. Oh, wait. Talk to Forn. Oh, I have a thing here. Oh, Forn, right. That's the bounty hunter. He's not going to be happy with us. I don't care. He's persecuting drow because their drow is wrong. Drow? Unlikely. It's more plausible that a dark service left a brand similar to the one that twisted the entire cursed Drow race. Coincidence, I would think. Under what circumstances? I hope you seized the opportunity to kill her. Are you certain of your allegations? I am. Her misdeeds are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. Of course she does. In an attempt to buy her life, why would she stoop to the boldest and most egregious of lies? Whose word do you trust? Hers or mine? I let her go. Your decision is regrettable. I'm afraid that in doing so, you've condemned her many future victims to death. I suppose it is just means that bringing this hunt to a close falls upon my shoulders. How close are we? Oh, we are 100 experience points away from leveling up. Part of me wants to just go out and run this city until we run into something. Actually, it's not a bad idea. We need to go to the Tirabed residence anyways. It's been on the list, and there's not really a time limit for the city like there was in Kingmaker, at least as far as I know. It's the last chapter, but it doesn't say do it in this many days. Also, I need to find the Temple of Iyamade. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a trip to the Tirabad residence. It's a long trip. We'll sure to get into a fight along the way. Yep, there we go. Hopefully this will get us 100 experience points in level 5, in which case I'll do the level up in between episodes. Oh, there it is. Missed due to concealment. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Can't miss on that. Not really much to do with him, so I'll zap and just be done with his turn. Also, I need to double check the formation now that I've replaced members. You definitely don't belong in the front lines. There we go. More enemies. Ugh. What do we got this time? Some cultists. Goodbye. Guess that person had literally 1 HP left. Alright. Always worth taking out the cultists and taking all their loot because they carry masterwork stuff. So a nice, clean, easy $100. Oh hey, and that put us over level 5. I don't like the looks of that. There's one, there's usually more. Yep, there we go. There's the others. Well, going after him is a mistake. Also, I'm pretty sure you've got 1 HP left, so let's go ahead and target this guy. Thank you very much for dying. Still more people. That's not a person. I also don't know where it is. It's nowhere around here. Where the hell is this thing? I don't want the party getting too split up. Let's see what it does. Oh god. Okay then. All right, there we go. They just have regular stuff, so nothing of too importance. He also had just a longsword. You know, it always seems like stealth never works at all. I'd have 33 and this thing spotted me. Are you fucking shitting me? Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, let's just knock you out then.
Tactical retreat. No.
Problem is, I've specifically made my allies difficult. I don't want to attack with Trevor. Trevor's likely to kill. You, however, can divine zap and just knock him out.
It's all your fault.
There we go. Did you seriously just give me a negative level? Succubus energy drain. Succubus is immune to magic missile. That's wonderful. Fuck. She's more difficult than I thought she would be. Bane these two. Come on, you get a buff to hitting demons. Alright, fine. I'll magic missile this guy and start taking him out. He's got a lot more hit points than I thought. God, he's still got 29. Might be time to take off. Fuck. All right. Oh, fuck. All right, looks like that is the end of this episode, guys. We'll be back next episode with a level 5 party and a brand new main character because he is dead. And he died pretty legitimately. So, shit happens. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday with the return of a brand new character. I have not yet figured out exactly who I'm going to be, but I have a pretty good idea. So, thank you guys, and as always, game on.